Hey guys, this is Franchiser Randy here, and I'm going to be honest from the get-go, I'm not really looking forward to doing this video, but I want to, so we're going to do it, and just bear with me. So, sorry about the clear my throat thing. So, today's Wednesday, and a week ago today, at about 7, a little after 7, I think, in the morning, I got woken up, because no, I'm not awake at 7 o'clock in the morning. I got woken up to my phone ringing, and it was my dad, and I weighed the options. Do I answer it, or do I push the phone off the bed and go back to sleep? And not that long ago, my grandmother had a stroke, and so I kind of thought, well, if he's calling me this early, it's got to be important. I'll go ahead and answer it. And obviously, my first thought was my grandma. Well, the call I got was pretty much the last call I ever expected to get. I didn't expect to get this call at all. So I answer the phone, and it's my dad. And he tells me to wake myself up and sit up because he needs to tell me something. And I was like, okay. And he told me that over the night, my cousin Brian died. Now, some history here of Brian. He's 3 months younger than I am. So I was born in November, he was born in February, and we were inseparable. Two peas in a pod, all growing up. He was my best friend for over half my life, and I can tell you stories on stories on stories of just us growing up together. We were both born in California. I'm not sure when they came out. When they moved to Pennsylvania. I moved to Pennsylvania. My family moved to Pennsylvania when it was actually, I think, just after he was born. And I don't know that they came then. I think they might have come later. But Brian and I lived together at one point. I mean, we were always together. I mean, every good story that I could tell you from when I was a kid starts with Brian and I, and then the story. So anyway, it was a week ago today that I got that call saying, and it changed a lot of things. It really did. I never expected to get that phone call, and I always thought, now, my cousin Brian and I haven't been real close over the past, I don't know, several years. We haven't been real close. We would talk here and there, we'd see each other at family stuff, but, like, the bond that we had from growing up like that, so close, I mean, it was always there, we were always, when we were around each other talking, we were always, good friends. And I always thought, even though we weren't close right now, I always thought in the back of my head as we got older and both of us kind of matured, that we would have that, friendship back again, that really close relationship. I always thought we'd be telling our kids the stupid stories from when we were younger, and I always thought, I just always thought that as we got older we would have that friendship back. And that's the most difficult thing about it, I think, is just knowing that isn't gonna happen now. That's not gonna happen. He was a great guy. He really was. He was a great guy. He had a huge heart. He is why I'm a libertarian. He is the one that challenged me to think outside the box and to challenge myself on things that I thought I believed. And he made me a better person, for sure, because he's the one that taught me how to be a free thinker and think on my own and for myself, and and all of that. But he really did care about how people were treated. I don't know the number of times he would tell me, because I had an iPhone and stuff, and he would tell me about how overseas, where they make the phones and stuff, that they have the suicide nets and the child labor stuff. I mean, that stuff really did bother him. And And most people don't even think about it. Most people just don't care. And he cared. Because he knew it wasn't right. So yeah. I just kind of wanted to do this video. I kind of personally wanted to talk about it. I haven't really been able to talk to very many people because the people that I'm closest to are family, and I don't want to, I don't want to bring it up to them because we're all just trying to get by, just trying to get through it. And my aunt, that was the hardest thing. The hardest thing was the day that I got that call. I went up to my grandparents, and we were all up there, bawling and just trying to figure out why. And the hardest part was knowing my aunt, his mom, who is where he got his big heart from, because she's an incredible person. I mean, she doesn't have to, all you have to do is say hi to her, and she will take care of you and, love you and give you anything you want or need. Like, she's just an amazing person with the biggest heart in the world. And so that was really difficult, was when she got up to my grandparents that day.
Good job. Get ready for the next round.
It was difficult because, Brian and I were so close, and so, I'm close. My whole family's pretty close, and
search and destroy.
I think that this kind of made me realize that you never know. You never know when something crazy is going to happen, and somebody might not be there anymore. And so I wish that I could change it. I wish that, that I could fix it. That I could, that I could know that when I go to my phone, that I could pull up my text messages and send one to Brian and know that he would get it and would respond, and I could talk to him. I wish that I could do that. I wish that I could call him and be like, "Hey man, do you want to go golfing?" I wish that with everything in me. More than anything, I wish that I could do that right now. And it sucks. It sucks that I can't. But I know for a fact that I don't ever want to have that feeling again, where I think me and that family member will have a better relationship later when we get older. That's my one regret, is that I said that instead of saying I'm gonna find a way to be closer to this person now, because you don't know when they're not going to be there. And so that's my challenge for you guys, is your family, your friends, if you love them, tell them that you love them, tell them that you care about them, tell them before you can't tell them anymore, before it's too late to tell them, and spend time with them, and just care about them, and treat them good, and just be there for them and with them before you can't anymore. And you're just wishing that you could call them, wishing that you could text them. I don't know. That's pretty much all I got. It's been a crazy week, and I don't know. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I believe it's there, and so me and my family, we're just gonna keep believing it, and keep living every day. And my goal is to treat people so good, treat people so nice and well, that they ask me, that I get asked, why do you treat people so well? And I can say, because that's the legacy that my cousin left behind, is that he cared about people and he treated people well. and that's the kind of legacy that I want to leave. I want to be like my cousin, and it's never gonna be the same, but it is what it is, I guess. So this is Franchise, and until next time, peace.